Hey everyone, Steven from Straight Fire Picks. We got best bets for NBA on Friday, November 18th, 2022. We're going to have NBA player prop spreads, over-unders, money lines here for you today. We're going to have 5 picks that I think are great value bets for this NBA Friday slate. As always, just want to thank you all for your continued support here on the channel. If you're new to the channel here today, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We are on the road to 7,000 subscribers. Reminder here at the channel, guys, that we are partnered with Prize Picks, so be sure to use our code SFP for a 100% deposit match and your first deposit up to $100 on Prize Picks. You can also use one of our links that we have down below in the comment section and description. Really is a great app, guys, that specializes in player props and things of that nature. Put multiple picks into an entry to win a lot of money, and it really is a lot of fun to use. Like I said, use our code SFP or one of the links that we have down below for that. Be sure to also check out our community Discord page as well. Great place to connect with our community and to get new ideas for bets. We'll also have a link in the comment section and description for that. Be sure to also drop your favorite pick down below in the comment section. If I could pick included in our comment capper section, just be sure to put a star or an asterisk next to your pick, and we'll include your pick in the video if it hits. Okay, now a quick shout out to our Straight Fire MVPs. So normally I'd have a graphic running on our screen of all of our Straight Fire MVPs. Unfortunately, I cannot do that today because I don't have any graphics with me today. But just want to say I appreciate y'all, appreciate all the support here at the channel. If you're interested in becoming a Straight Fire MVP, there'll be a link down below, a join button down below where you can do that. It's just $3.99 per month. You get access to our picks early, roll color in the Discord, badge next to your name, some custom emojis, and shout outs in our videos. Today we didn't have early picks because I had to hand write the notes today, so I wasn't able to post the notes up early, but typically you will see that at our normal setup. So be sure to check that out. I appreciate all of your guys' support here at the channel. Okay, now let's tap into the results from the previous episode. So from yesterday, we ended up going 1-1. We ended up cashing De'Aaron Fox over 6.5 assists. He ends up finishing with 8. He got the 7th assist pretty early on in the fourth quarter, so no sweat there. And then we missed on the Jeremy Grant over 2.5 threes. He saved one of his worst shooting performances for us. That's usually just the way it works. I don't know, guys. He had a number of good looks and just didn't knock him down. So we're gonna get back after it today, though, guys. We're gonna get this 5-0. Hopefully, that's what we're looking to do today. We got a lot of picks today. Big slate here on Friday. Really excited about it, actually. I'm going to be going through stuff kind of quick for the purposes of the length of the video, so just kind of bear with me here. But let's get right into our picks here. And number 1, we are going with the Oklahoma City Thunder plus 6.5 spread here versus the Memphis Grizzlies. Minus 107 odds here on PointsBet. Guys, you know how much I love the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've been very good to us this year. I believe we're 4-1 on the channel with the Thunder this year. So we're going to run it back here on the Thunder. Big plus spread here on the road versus Memphis. Oklahoma City, guys, coming in pretty healthy on the injury report. They'll have SGA, Giddey, and Dort, which those are the big 3 I kind of look for on their team. Meanwhile, for Memphis, Desmond Bane's going to be out again for the Grizzlies, which I think bodes really well for us here, betting on the Thunder. He's really he's one of their best players, obviously, there with Ja Morant. He's got one of the best plus-minuses in the NBA. He's actually 14th in the NBA at plus-minus, and he's the best on the Grizzlies, plus-minus. So him being out of the lineup, I think, is very significant, guys. Last 5 meetings, Thunder are actually 2-3 straight up, actually winning. And they're 2-3 also against the spread. Now, a couple of the losses were fairly close, though. They lost by 7, lost by 9. Then they lost by 73, which we actually bet that last year, which was crazy. But that's obviously, that shouldn't happen again. That was absolutely nuts. Thunder, though, so far on the season, guys, 10-5 against the spread, 6-2 on the road against the spread. Grizzlies 5-9-1 against the spread, 4-2 at home against the spread. Oklahoma City here 13th in defensive efficiency. The Grizzlies are 15th. Oklahoma City 16th in offensive efficiency. The Grizzlies 11th. Sorry, guys. But yeah, I really love the Thunder here, guys. I think they can get it done here on the road. They've been very good this season, so we're going to roll it there for our number 1 pick. Oklahoma City Thunder plus 6.5 spread here versus the Memphis Grizzlies. Minus 107 odds on PointsBet. Okay, and at number 2, we're rolling with the Washington Wizards money line here versus the Miami Heat. Minus 107 odds here on Bet Rivers. So, guys, excuse me. Give me 1 second. All right, Wizards money line here versus the Heat. Minus 107 on Rivers, guys. Wizards 14th in defensive efficiency. The Heat are 16th in defensive efficiency. Heat 12th in offensive efficiency. Wizards 21st in offensive efficiency. But if you really watch the Wizards this year, they've been really good, particularly at home here lately. I think that's what's got me really excited about betting on the Wizards. We did actually bet against them the other day, and it did work out. But in this spot versus a Heat team that, honestly, just looking at them this year, they've been very uninspiring, right? They just haven't been too good. 7-8 on the season, 3-12 against the spread, 1-4 on the road against the spread. So they've really underperformed kind of expectations and haven't played that great. Meanwhile, the Wizards 8-6-1 against the spread, 4-4-1 against the spread at home. However, the last 4 home games, guys, 113-105 win over Dallas, 121-112 win over Utah, 102-92 win over Memphis, and 121-120 loss to the Thunder. Like I said, I love the Thunder. It didn't really surprise me that they won that game. But I think the Wizards here could bounce back versus a Heat team that's still a little banged up as well. Tyler Herro is going to be out. Bam Adebayo also questionable. So I really think the Wizards could get it done, particularly at home here. And I like them, honestly, for even money here. So love it there for our number 2 pick on Washington Wizards money line here versus the Heat. Minus 107 odds on BetRivers. Okay, and at number 3, we are rolling with the under 221.5 points in the Charlotte Hornets Cleveland Cavaliers game. Minus 107 odds on PointsBet. Guys, the reason why I really love this bet and why this stood out is no LaMelo Ball today for the Hornets, which is significant. Obviously, that'll slow down the Hornets' pace in a game like this. And the Cavaliers, their opponent, are already in the back half in pace. Cavaliers are 25th in pace. Hornets 15th in pace, but like I said, without LaMelo, expect that to drop even more. So I'm looking for, a little bit more of a low-pace game. And I think the Hornets could be a little bit more inefficient offensively as well, and a little bit better, actually, defensively, is what I'm looking for here. I think, this will actually be a fairly low-scoring game, like I said, without LaMelo Ball pushing the ball up the floor. And I could just see it working out that way. Jarrett Allen, would be nice to have him in the lineup as well. He is listed as questionable for this game, so we'd like to see him play. But right now, he's listed as questionable. Cavaliers, though, guys, so far in the season, 6th in defensive efficiency. Hornets are 21st in defensive efficiency. This under has hit in 4 out of the last 7 meetings overall. The logs of those games are 217, 203, 223, 235, 210, 193, 235. So I think we could definitely see an under here, though, guys. Like I said, particularly without LaMelo Ball, it's the biggest thing without me, for me in this game. Hornets games have gone under in 4 out of the last 6 games without Ball. One of those games went to overtime, though. Otherwise, the under would have hit again if it was just a 4-quarter game, which is what we're counting on here, honestly. So it really could have been 5 out of 6 hitting the under if that game didn't go to overtime. So I think the Hornets, honestly, I think this game would be pretty low scoring. I still think the Cavs obviously will win, but I see this as a low-scoring game. Love it there for our number 3 pick. We're going under 221.5 points in the Hornets-Cavaliers game. Minus 107 odds here on PointsBet. And at number 4, we're going with Tyrese Halliburton. Over 29.5 points plus assist. Minus 125 odds here on DraftKings because I absolutely love this play. Rockets still not a great defensive team, right? The 28th in defensive efficiency. They're allowing the 14th most points and the most assists in the NBA to point guard. So I think Halliburton, who's already having a great year, could take advantage of this matchup. He's already 9 out of 13 to this line so far this season. He's leading the NBA in potential assists. So I easily see him blowing past his assist line, honestly. I think that's a good look in itself, just as assist. But obviously, he's been very good on the offensive end, scoring the ball as well. So I think he can get it done here versus this Rockets team that, honestly, I just defensively, they're still not very good. Expecting a lot of points for this game. Over-under set to 236.5, so we should see a lot of points and opportunities. And with that, the Pacers are also favored by 5, which means, the Pacers should be scoring up in the 120-plus range. Is what could end up happening here. And if that's the case, I think Halliburton will definitely go over. So, do love it there, guys, for our number 4 pick. We're going Tyrese Halliburton, over 29.5 points plus assists, minus 125 odds here on DraftKings. Okay, and at number 5, our last pick here, we're going Jason Tatum, over 35.5 points plus rebounds, minus 110 odds here on DraftKings. Guys, I love this line. He's had a lot of great success here versus the Pelicans. His last 5 games versus the Pelicans, he's gone over in 4 out of 5 games with an average of 42.4 points plus rebounds in those 5 games. Logs of 46, 35, 43, 41, 47. He's consistently had success versus his team. Just one of the games landing on the hook there. So I think this is still a good matchup. Pelicans still for the season allowing the most points to small forwards. They're allowing just the 5th fewest rebounds, though. So Tatum's still been killing it, though, on the glass. So I think he could still get rebounds in this matchup. I'm still anticipating him getting enough rebounds to make it worth our while here. And honestly, he's been great so far on the season and here recently as well. He's 6 out of his last 9 overall to this line with logs of 38, 48, 30, 42, 32, 42, 53, 37, and 26. So those are pretty good overall. I think, like I said, this is another good matchup for him. Believe it or not, Fridays is also very good to him as well. Friday is actually his highest points plus rebounds average for the year, day of the week. He's averaging 40.8 points plus rebounds on Fridays. So take what you want from that. I don't know if that's too significant. I don't really take too much from that, but it is his highest average of the weekdays. So I think you'll have a big game here, though, versus the Pelicans. I think this should be a great matchup. It'll be a lot of fun to watch between these two teams. But I see Tatum here going over this. Love it there for a number 5 pick. We're going Jason Tatum over 35.5 points plus rebounds. -110 odds here on DraftKings. Okay, guys, that's going to do it for our picks. I appreciate you guys dealing with me today. I know I'm battling sickness here. It's really hard, to be honest with you. My throat just wants to give out on me every 5 seconds. So I appreciate you guys sticking through us. And I kind of went through things a little bit quicker today. And probably part of it, when I was coughing my head off, didn't make a lot of sense. But I really do love these picks today, guys. I put a lot of thought and research into these picks. So hopefully they work out for us. And we have a winning day. We've been kind of average since being back. We're 4-4 since I've returned. So hopefully we can break out and get on a run here in the NBA. So appreciate you guys as always. Check out all of our social media links. Other than that, it's going to do it for me. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we'll catch you next time. Peace out.